Oh, and just please give me a moment.
All right, thank you very much. Please share your screen when you are ready.
Can you see my presentation clearly?
Yes, we can see. Thank you very much. Please go full screen and then we'll count down for you.
Okay, it's already full screen, right?
Next, in your bottom left corner, sorry, in your bottom right corner of your screen, you can see full screen. Fantastic. Wonderful. In 3, 2, 1, please, let's begin. Hang me.
Well, hello and good evening, because it's pretty evening in Vietnam right now, to judges and a competitor from all over country from Asia. Well, first, before I get into my presentation, I want to introduce about myself a little bit, okay? Well, my name is Lưu Ngọc Phương Vy, or maybe you can call me Grace. Yes, I'm a daughter from Vietnam country, a dragon country, and this year I'm gonna turn 15 in November, and I'm gonna share with you a little bit about my hobby, okay? Well, my hobby is reading mangas and watching anime, but these days I've picked up new hobbies, which is I'm making cosplay property, if you really know what it is. So just gonna a little bit explanations that I make kind of like I make cosplay prop, like the character's weapon. Like for an example I have here is Nanami's Kento from Jujutsu Kaisen, like his weapons. Well, it's like the first things I've done. Well, thank you for having a little bit of time listening to me sharing a bit about my hobbies. Well, about the topic today is the best invention of our world. Well, as you can see that these days we have induction cooker from Mr. George B. Simpson, the heater from Charles S. Lewis Baker, the light bulb from Thomas Alva Edison. But have you realized the similarity between these three inventions? If you're thinking like, what am I thinking right now? Well, yes, you're correct. All of these three inventions was inspired and have original idea from fire. Yes, no genius created it. It was prehistoric man created it. Well, if you still have a question, then why? Well, I'm just gonna show you here that I have three parts. First is the origin of fire. Second, how did fire affect early humans' life, aka prehistoric man? And the third one, how did fire affect our life today? Well, first, about the origin of fire. There haven't been any really clear answer for the question that when was fire created? But clearly now we can see that a group of archaeologists from Hebrew universities have found out information that really helped us to find more information about the real years that they have estimated about fire was created about 790,000 years ago. I mean, that was a long, really super long time. And yes, so when it was created a long time, so how did it really affect early humans' life? Actually, fire helped prehistoric humans, which is our ancestor, a lot, that we can cook instead of eating raw fruit from like the animal we catch, the prey. We finally can cook it, and maybe is a source of warmth and lightning that help us not gonna catch a cold and not really have like disease at night when the cold wind is coming, right? And the last one is really useful as protections from predator. Why? Because you know what? Animals scared of fire, and we can use fire as a weapon, as a hunting tool for chasing the predator, protect our tribe, and maybe we can hunt some. Well, that is for the story of over 700,000 years ago. So it changed a lot in our life. It's changed the place where like humans live. It's make a cultural innovations, and it's really changed the diet and the behavior of humans, which is it turns out like you know, we have smart and we have clear awareness about the world. So it changes a lot for over 700,000 years ago. So how can fire really affected our life these days? Well, for me, it's still for cooking, of course. We still use fire. We still use kitchen. We cooking, and we have made a lot of good food. And my mom made good dish too. Well, and it's helped us. Warmth is still a source of warmth and lightning. Like we have the light bulb, we have the heater, but But yes, but now instead of using normal fire, we can have induction cooker. Instead of using only fire for heat, now we have the heater. And before we have the light of the fire, and then we just turns out we have a light bulb. Well, yes. But have you ever wondered that before we have George B. Simpsons, Charles Lewis Baker, or Thomas Alva Edison's, what did we have? Yes, we had our ancestor. Well, just please, before you think to the inventor creates all of those inventions, I want to thank a lot for our ancestor that they have found out such a brilliant inventions all the time is fire. So until the end, I just want to say that thank you for the ancestor of us, and thank you for finding out fire. And that is my presentation. Thank you for listening and paying attention for this presentation. Thank you.
All right, fantastic. Thank you so much, Phương Vy, for your lovely presentation. Tell me, how do you feel after you finished?
You know what, like actually I'm super panicked because it was raining and my camera was having few problems. So, but now I feel relieved now. I feel relaxed, more relaxed.
All right, fantastic. Tell me, are you ready for my 2 questions?
Well, I'm ready because I've already done my presentation and everything is fine now.
All right, very, very good. Now, my first question for you is, in your opinion, what is the best invention of the last 10 years?
Well, I don't know, like maybe some, like in the last 10 years, I think that the best inventions of humans, maybe like the AI technology that can, like, you put it in the robot and then it just did it, all the dangerous work automatically. So I think that is the best invention.
All right, fantastic. Now for my second question, can you please tell me, in your own words, which invention is better? Is it the internet or electricity?
Well, for me, I think electricity is better because, like, you know, like to say fairly, I guess that maybe we need to have the electricities before we can connect the internet. So that is, like, I think electricity is better.
All right, fantastic. Thank you so much, Phương Vy, for your lovely presentation, and thank you so much for your answers. Now, our next content